Hey there, friends. I am back with another Memoir Minute to help you learn to write a memoir 1 minute at a time. I'm Allie. I'm an award-winning author and an international book coach and ghostwriter, as well as a developmental editor. And I love memoir. I'm the CEO and founder of The Right Place, Right Time. So come on over there, therightplacerightTime.com, and you can learn more about me and my services and what I'm doing in the world and all the other places that you can follow along and tune in. Now, these little short videos, the Memoir Minute, are specific to memoir, and they're specific to an aspect of writing a memoir. It could be about developing a really emotionally compelling story. It could be about the common mistakes that first-time memoirists make, or in the more recent Memoir Minutes, I've been covering tools that are helpful to have at your side while you're developing your manuscript. And today's tool is to create a playlist. Now, you might be thinking, why would I do that? Why would I create a playlist to write by? Well, number one, if you don't do well writing when there's lots of other stimuli, the TV on, music playing, whatever, then I wouldn't recommend this one for you. But if music has a way of transporting you back in time and putting you right into the feels of the moment where the thing happened, or by listening to music, you can remember the ethos of what you were going through at that age, or maybe that house, or with that person, depending on how you associate music to time, people, or places, then this can be a really interesting thing to create, because memoir is often a portion of our lives, not the whole thing. You can go and catch the Memoir Minute on the difference between autobiography and memoir. You'll want to watch that one if you're not sure the difference. So memoir is capturing a specific period of time of one's life. Could be 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is. And so there's probably a whole era of music that is associated with that part of our life that we're writing about. And if you are somebody who remembers songs that are connected to certain circumstances, people, places, and things, then finding those songs, gathering them into a playlist on iTunes or Spotify or some other engine can be really interesting to be listening to as you're writing the memoir, to try to trigger that memory as to what might have been going on emotionally during those instances where those songs and associations would be happening. So play around with it, see if that jives. I personally like a playlist that is more instrumental than anything with words, because once I have a song that I know the words to, all I want to do is sing along, and I focus on what's happening in the song rather than like what's going on the page. So I prefer playlists that are instrumental, that might evoke a certain kind of like Zen-like state, so I can dive deep and I can get in the zone. But other times I might create a playlist that is a little bit moody, like has the type of, like, think about a movie, how you watch a movie and the music in the background kind of matches what's happening in the moment, right? It gets a little daunting when the bad guy's about to pop out, or it gets a little bit joyful when, you know, people are reunited, or it gets a little sentimental and romantic when, you know, love's first true kiss is about to happen, and it gets a little sad when people are saying their goodbyes, right? So you can do the same thing, like, you know, kind of sort of the essence of what you're working on, right? So what are the moods and tones of that piece, and then finding music to kind of draw that emotion and that mood kind of forward. So play around with it, have some fun, add some music into your writing practice and your project, and see what unfolds. If you'd like to talk some more about your book, I do offer a free 20-minute story stroll, just me and you in a one-to-one, chatting about what you're trying to do with your book in the world and what's the block that you're experiencing today. The other thing that you also want to go and grab is that 5-step writing guide to starting and finishing a memoir. This is your bird's eye view of the mile markers and steps along the path from blank page to publication. So if you're not familiar with the phases that you will be going through as you develop this manuscript, then that's definitely the guide that you're going to want to grab. And that's over at therightplacerightTime.com. In the meantime, drop your comments and questions down with this video, and I'll be back at you in another few days with another Memoir Minute, or head on over to the Right Place, Right Time YouTube channel, and you can binge watch all of the Memoir Minutes that have come before this one. Ciao.